All right, let's do some hands-on work. Let's talk about candlesticks some more. So each candlestick has an open, a high, a low, and a close. A candlestick has a body. As you can see, these green and red candles, right? And then you see these lines up above them. And you got some got lines underneath them. Those are called wicks. So that's basically what price once was, but it didn't stay up there. But it's still tracked, and we still use it as data. Um, so if you see some without wicks, that really shows good volume, good momentum, good strength, especially if it's a big candle right along with it. You can technically really think that, all right, this was this was good. So if it's green, that means buyers was strong and it should continue. Let's just use this one for example. I'm talking about this candle, right? What can I use? It's about this candle right here. Oh, not this candle. This candle right here, right? So this candle right here is a huge green candle, especially if you look to the left. All whatever are these 10, 7, they small. So price wasn't really doing nothing. But then this motherfucker happened. Boom. So you should think like, all right, we might keep going up now, finally. The next day wasn't really much, but it don't say get out. Stay in. Then boom, another candle. Then another one. That's just a quick little eyeball. I don't know what. I haven't marked this up. I'm just talking about how you can read candles for right now. Yeah. So like I was saying, each candle has an open, high, low, close. And let's go back to that same candle. Now, if you look at all the way at the top, you should see black letters, OHLC. That's the open, high, low, and close. So if you ever wanted to like draw on your chart and be real precise, you could use it like go here, and then you know that the high of this one is 4268.09, right? So if you really wanted to be on point, I just forgot it that quick. Hold up. 4268.09. You can go in. The fuck? And extend it out a little longer. And then we have our low. So basically the low of the day. So we go all at the bottom of that candle. You see that wick? That's what this is as low as it was. So it opened over here. I think it opened down here, right? Open 40.78. So the day probably started and went down. And then it just took off ever since. Basically how this day went. Opened down up here, went down there, went all the way as high as here, and closed 42.47 at the top of this. So if it opens down here and the close is above, it's higher than the open. So if the close is higher than the open, it's a green candle. Look at the O, 40.78. Close 42.47. The close is higher than the open, green candle. So that means if the open is higher than the close, it's a down day. See right here, 42.49.5 open, 42.40.75 close. Down day, red. But it went as high as 43.04. So it was a money making day. It just got beat up. Because the day before that, 42.68 was the high. So the next day, it went over that high and then some. And then went as low as 42.23, it says, I think. It's kind of shaded out right there. But it closed at 42.40. Right here. Open right here, close right here. Little red body. So this means if you got a little red body, that means sellers was there. We had good buyers at first because we was all the way up there. Sellers just came in, closed, but they ain't do shit. So why would I sell my position for this little red thing? No. I'm good. Next day, we take back off. Don't be, and we stay taking off. So yeah, now that we know the open, high, low, close, we ready to go back to what I was teaching.